Hey, everybody. If you're watching the news, reading the paper, the R word is everywhere, recession. And I've got a few thoughts on that. You know, that term in itself kind of freaks me out. Definitely is concerning. You get that feeling deep down in your gut of stress. And, it's a scary thing. And so but how do you get ready for it? Is it coming? Is it here? What really, what's the best approach? And for myself, my initial reaction to that is I got to cut costs. What things can I cut? And I know what that's like because my first business in '07 and '08 didn't survive that recession. So I've got like a even more heightened alert on the subject itself, but I'm in a much better spot than what I was then. But I remember back then it was, well, what costs can I cut? And really, when you think about it, let's just say that a recession's on the horizon. Let's say it's in December. And if you put yourself in that position and you think, how much cost can I cut? What percentage will actually make you feel better or actually help you sleep better at night? And I can't come up with a number, to be honest with you. I don't know how much I can cut to help my business survive. But this is where I'm thinking about it totally different. And I think this is actually the right approach to maybe a pending recession. And when you step back and you look at your business, if you value your business, it's not, the value of your business isn't your building or your service or your products or your staff. It's actually your customer base and their buying power. So when you think about your business from that standpoint, and then even let's look at it, let's say you're going to buy a business and you had business A that maybe has, their voice, their audience that follows that business is 100 people. Business B has 10,000 people that follow their voice or, is actively engaged with that business. Which business is worth more money? It's all about your audience. And so to me, to get ready to prepare yourself for a recession, the best thing you can do is actually build your audience. Because now think about it, put yourself, instead of thinking about what costs you can cut to get through a recession, think about it as, okay, right now I have 100 audience members for my business. But if I'm going into a recession, that might make me nervous. What if I had 10,000 people that I knew I could reach out to, whether it be through a social post or through email marketing? That makes me feel a little better. And ultimately, let's say the recession never hits. Now you've just increased your audience anyway, and if there's a spike, a positive spike in the market and consumer sentiment increases, now you're even better off because you have a larger audience. And I think really, no matter what, if a recession hits and it's a bad recession, it won't take your audience away. It's a guaranteed thing is who you're speaking to. And in the long term, it's going to add the most value. It's your most important asset of your business. So now is a great time to make a consolidated effort to grow your audience. It's a great investment. And I know from my own thinking, if you're thinking about cutting costs, marketing, boom, we got to cut marketing. But that's not real marketing. That shouldn't be an option, because if it's real marketing and it's successful, it should be making you money. And maybe your focus, instead of being on conversions and sales right now, maybe it shifts to growing your audience, which can actually be done typically for a fraction of the cost of what it might be for conversions. So there's a lot of options there. So, if anybody would like some ideas, If you have some thoughts, concerns, just reach out to me. Put it in the comments here of this video. Also, send me a DM, call me, email me. I'm totally available. I love this kind of stuff. I love strategy. So there are a lot of options. There are a lot more tools available to a business owner today than there were 10, 15 years ago. So that's the good thing. Now's the time to take advantage of that. So thanks again. And I'm going to actually create a couple videos coming that will show different methods of how to grow your audience using a variety of social platforms, different channels. So stay tuned for those. Thanks.